Hey there, fellow masons and carpenters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Vault Builders. Episode 14, Constructing the First Bunker Wall. Going out with some meals. Medicine. Send. And Crimson's heading out to get the mucus inducer. And then, probably grab a bunch of stuff to break down at home. Right? Like getting things that can break down to steel or plasteel or whatever. Uranium, etc. Stop trying to mine the steel. Oh my god, you're killing me, girl. I don't want you mining the steel. Do anything else. Okay, and their mechs are nowhere close enough to mess with her on that run. Good. Well, there's a very real chance that this gene tailoring will kill him and then he'll just like resurrect like a zombie. That'd be kind of fun. Nutrition. Let's put corn in here. Actually, let's put meat. In a way, I could keep insect meat for the situations where someone dies and we can use the insect meat that no one wants to eat for resurrection material, but I don't think I really need to go that far for efficiency's sake. Once I get a little bit more gene tailoring done, my plan is to get real violent with the Empire. Once we have, like, super soldiers, we're going to use them. They did abduct our sister. We haven't forgotten that. And our faction is pissed. There's a lot of smoothing left to do, but given time, it will get done, no problem. And Crimson has arrived. She's gonna need to pretty much immediately sleep. Bummer. Bad timing. Olaf. Well, he's naked with a yayo and a pistol. With a haircut like that. Well, I guess he's really smart, but blind. Nudist? Yeah, no kidding. Lazy and kind? No thanks. I don't need naked Olaf causing problems for us. Alright. Here we go. Here's some reprieve from the nasty storm, so you don't get wet. And hopefully we find some other survivors in there. Naked high Olaf. Yeah. Pretty weird. I'd be super freaked if I opened up like an ancient vault and a dude had like a white line of coke under his nose, holding a pistol, naked. Who's like clearly the smartest dude in the room. That would most certainly, assuredly freak me out. And given his name is Olaf, he'd probably scream something like, "It's snowball time!" And you're just like, I'm in danger. Did you get that double entendre? What's funny is I didn't even see the movie. That's right. I got a toddler and I've never seen Frozen. I'm winning at life. Alright, Crimson, you good to go? Let's have a little meal. And hack our way in. Fun size will be popping out in 3 hours. We'll see if he lives or dies. Either way, it doesn't really matter. He is a zombie. You wonder how he went blind? A little bit too much of the yayo, I think. Wayo yayo. Well, he got double brain death. What does that mean? I don't know. You know the whole, like, fable of you use 10% of his brain? Your brain as a human? Fun size Killjoy took that way too seriously. Alright, prediction was... It was not successful. Who did Gene Taylor? You want to throw him in again? I mean, third time's a charm. Isn't that what they say? Or do you want someone else to take a spin? You all want Killjoy? Oh my god. Alright. Killjoy? Chat has commanded me to do until you die. Okay. Alright, start operation. Remove weakness. I fear for your brain, dude, but alright, here we go. Start prediction. Will it be successful? And Crimson got inside. Wow. Okay, it be like that. Just a room that leads to nowhere. Alright, now that the resources have been mined up, Sapo I want to be mining, and then the other people can mine the stone. I mean, Sapo to construct, sorry. And the other people mine the stone. And Crimson... Oh, dear lord. Watch out, horses! It's spicy out there. So, big secret here. I slightly modified the mod that I'm using. So here's my mod list. It does say that I'm using the, like, build your own vault walls, but I modified it. And here's how it's modified. My walls can't be destroyed. So if I fully surround my vault with improved vault walls, raiders can't mess with me. They just can't. These are indestructible. They're expensive, but indestructible. So the idea that I have is eventually I'm going to want to surround my vault with these indestructible walls and be able to give the Empire the big old middle finger. And the only way they would ever get me is if they glassed me. And they're only going to glass me if my visibility hits 100%. So as long as I stay off their radar, I will not fall. OP? Yes, but I'm fine with it. Alright, we have power here. I'm gonna be lazy. Oh, man. Yeah, I just powered you on. Come on, man. Come on, battery. Oh, it's like debris or something. Oh, it's tiny. That's why. Alright, that way was not sexy. With the little bit of attentiveness we have left, let's hack those open. And then when these rooms become like not awful, I'll start moving people in there. But for now, it still pretty sucks in there. What the hell? Seriously? Game! Why would you have her run into a forest fire to cloud watch? Nobody is that... Well, okay. Apparently, one person is that dumb. Crimson just really... No! Don't do it again! Don't do it. I just undrafted her and she's like, I'm going for a walk. Look, she's doing it again! At least it's already ash there. She's not gonna die. She's nuts. Just absolutely nuts. I'm also not sure why the like automatic, hey, big forest fire's happening, let's put it out with rain mechanic hasn't triggered yet. I'm very confused why that is taking its sweet, sweet time. But, yeah. Go to sleep. I gave her a slightly impressive bedroom, at least. She wants to see the world on fire, it's relaxing? Yeah, she's taking it a bit too seriously, though. Too literally. At least she patched herself up fast. And Dagonite and Sashishade are doing the same thing. Well, I cannot believe the scope of this forest fire, and it's still not triggering rain. That's a lot of fire. And my horses are getting spooked. Randy or Bug? It's not even Randy. Randy's not surprisingly the storyteller. It's Damocles Deserter. If you were wondering. Alright, Crimson, you good? Let's hack. Oh boy, the boom rat just burned itself. Warning, warning! Incoming mobile landmine. Somehow I accidentally trapped a tortoise in here. Hope he doesn't manhunt her. The horses will be fine. I'm not worried about the horses. On deployment like they are, they don't wander. So they don't require... Although, who just got struck by lightning? Someone just got hit by lightning. Quantum did. Or, no, probably just walked into the fire. Because of course. Hey, it's Lotus. Thank you for the resub. Oh, and we found, Mr. Naked Genius. Who was in a locked room by himself with just cocaine. I don't know. I mean, if the world was going to end, maybe he has the right idea. Alright, let's hook up the geothermal generator to all the other doors so that we can move about. And Sapo's getting these rooms all set to go. Nice, we saved ourselves the need to hack. It's a big facility, I think. Fun size. You should be out any minute, right? Oh, no, I'm full day. Okay. More Luciferium. Here you go, Quantum. So at least we found the broadcast station if we want to find more of these vaults. I am hoping to possibly find an ally here. But you never know. And this is going to be my new bedroom for now. Seems nicer. Alright, let's see. Let's hack this door next. Although I'm getting pretty tired, so we're going to have to retire from work soon. Pretty much the entire map tile, minus like this little pocket of trees, burned down. Wow. Can you dismantle vault walls if needed? Yes, I can. I can destroy them, but they're not, they don't have hitboxes. They're not destructible. So with weaponry, can't be touched. Magic, thank you for the bits. Cheers. And that led to some like organ farming operation or something. I don't know what that is. But now Crimson is sleeping. That bedroom's getting kind of nice. Rod, let's move you in. And Blood Mess, thank you for the cheer too. These are pretty nice bedrooms. Cheers. Dog treats too. Alright, now that I don't care about this void, so I'm just gonna wall it up. I'm not intending to use it. Although, it does pose a bug risk. Shoot, yeah, it poses enough bug risk that I don't really want bugs coming up in there. So let's void fill before we leave the area. Alright, Crimson, you're up. You need to recreate. Okay, there is apparently no recreation here. So, let's do a little horseshoe pin outside so you get some outside time too. Let's do... I don't think this is going to lead to the lab, because this is probably just some storage room or something, but we'll go that way. How do you deal with bugs when building so deep in the mountain? Freeze it. Bugs can't spawn anywhere that is colder than -17 Celsius. So as long as you keep the area colder than -17, they cannot spawn. Which is exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, that really is a mad turkey. It aggroed next to the mechs and just got immediately erased. Okay. Whatever you want, turkey. Now Rod has one of them nice bedrooms. Wow, that was disappointing. I thought it was going to be a storage room. It's just a room to another door. But I guess I'll hook it up with power, and this is a big facility. I don't know the scope of this facility, but I've been doing a lot more work exploring this one than the ones previous. Experiment failed berserk. No new powers. And the man with no brain went berserk. Okay, prediction is a no. Again. Moxie, throw him back in. Dude. This is 4th time. I'm losing 4 in a row? Like, come on now. Come on now. Poor guy has a goldfish brain at this point. But the thing is, he is like a zombie. He auto-regenerates, so he really doesn't. Because, like, he can't, you know, if he dies all the way, he just revives. He's not having a fun time. He's definitely a killjoy. I do feel bad. He's definitely being mistreated. But for the sake of science, or, you know, rebellion or whatever. And we're not failing hard enough. He's not full dying. So we'll just keep doing this until he either gets his weakness removed or full dies. Because nanites are pretty cheap to come by when you're raiding vaults like I am. This is not a big deal. Alright, you're up. Consume food. And go through this extraordinarily... Uh-oh. Oh, what is going on with these stupid animals? Like, for real. Second time in a row that a swarm of animals directly adjacent to the defoliator goes, "We want blood!" and dies. Thanks, Damocles, I guess? I don't know what to say. I am super confused by their behavior. And that room is pretty well set up for another occupant. Whoa, this thing is bonkers large. Right? Like, it's not just me. This thing's huge. Well, maybe it's roughly the same size as the other ones, but the fact that I don't have it fully explored... Prison cells? Creepy. So, Professor, we'll put you here. And now this can be a proper hospital bedroom. Also, with the silver I have, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea to sterilize that area. I don't get a lot of bang for my buck, but might as well do it. Where's the naked guy? He's looking for a new Yeo supplier? Yeah, probably something like that. At this point, I might want to bring home another geothermal plant and set up a geothermal tap here, tapping up to our grid. Probably don't need to, but like, I don't know. It's something to do. A new raid. And we're still not ready. Our gene tailoring, mostly because of fun-sized, just not cooperating with his genes, we are at a bit of a bottleneck of progress. There. We have 5 bedrooms waiting on the 6th. Pretty nice. And here's the gene lab. Good, 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 good. We didn't get the parts we wanted from this, but we do have a pod to hack. At least. I And then we can strip this for, like, materials as well. Recon armor's done. Sweet. What's the difference between Jan and... I think it's cosmetic? Yeah, it's cosmetic. Alright. Next research. Neural superchargers wouldn't be bad if we have a power excess. Getting the ability to make better weapons might be good too. Yeah, I'm going to do neural superchargers. We are transhumanist. Might as well lean into it. Those superchargers are stupidly expensive to keep powered up, but if we get a stupid amount of power, I mean, who the hell cares, right? So, speaking about a stupid amount of power, let's plan that. Assuming that we do bring back the Geo Jenny. Okay, looks good. And then just like the last one, we're actually gonna super freeze the area. Why? I don't know, but we like to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, Crimson, you are done. Let's see if it's another naked yayo snorter or someone useful. His name is Solek. He psychic shocks people and is callous, so he disregards the sanctity of life. Annoying voice, careful shooter. Okay, nope. Sorry, bud. We tried. So the last thing I want to do while I'm here is to hack the broadcast and then get back home. Broadcast is done. We probably don't need more components. Steel, super nanites, recon armor, and everything else is just going to be like dismantled for materials. So I'll just take a whole bunch of stuff, except for we did want the geothermal. So I'll take that over the Gene Taylor pod, I guess. And we'll take 5 batteries. We're going to have so many batteries, it's going to be stupid. Good enough. I'm sure there's better things to take, but at this point, we're like so stinking rich, it doesn't really matter. I'll take the Gene Taylor pod over the other things so that we just have a lot of gene juice, if you will. Good enough. Alright, fun size will be out in about a day. And then I would like to start participating in raids. I'm hoping that like some gene therapy works because I've been patient, but it has not been helping. What should the priority be? Gene tailoring? Helping the deserters? Building a vault? Choose between those 3. They're not exactly mutually exclusive, but it's what the focus is going to be. Imagine a horse traveling along with an entire geothermal generator hanging out their saddlebag. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to imagine that that makes even any sort of semblance of sense. My headcanon, if you're wondering, is like they're like tugging it like a sledge or something. Like a wheeled sledge, or I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't make a whole bunch of sense. Alright, for everybody else that is idle, they can help construct. It's mostly smoothing tasks, so it doesn't really matter if they fail. Well, they can't fail. So it's this stuff that they shouldn't fail, but like this is just like some metal, some steel. It's not a big deal. Hopefully Killjoy dies properly this time. Let's have them haul, I guess. Hauling the materials into place. That might be more helpful. If he fails again, it's someone else's turn. I'll put up the poll. I mean, once Crimson's home, Crimson is a guaranteed success. So if you don't want a lack of progress, sending Crimson in is fine, because she's a perfect candidate. It will never, ever fail. Not to say that you have to vote for her. I'm just extolling the virtue of her over others. And he's out in 7 hours, and she's home in about a half a day. Looks like I need more shelves in the storage room. I do. I know. I hadn't bothered to set more of them up, but I guess I'll build a few. What I really need is to get a biofuel refiner and just like send some of this stuff to allies and neighbors. Because I don't need as much stuff as we have. We can get rid of a lot of this. It's not necessary to keep. And we're throwing a party. Sapple, that's a strange way to throw a party. Hey! It succeeded! We removed his immature. So now he just has hypermetabolism? You guys want me to focus on gene tailoring? Who did gene tailor next? And in his case... Ooh. I'm trying to think. If we want to, like, kill him... I guess I could put him through a biosculpting. I'm going to try to treat him nice rather than mean as just a choice. So it looks actually like you guys want to send him through another cycle. I was not expecting that. So, okay, let's gene tailor him again and remove the other weakness. Because that's what you just voted on? All right. Remove weakness again. And prediction. So the last one... Oh, I didn't even do a prediction for the last one. So starting a new prediction. This is another 50-50. And he's back in it. Good luck to him. If I remove all of his weaknesses, I'll put him through a bioregeneration cycle and get rid of that brain scar. So that he's, you know, made whole. Here comes Crimson with a load of booty. Hey, Crimson, before you go do anything else, let's fill the biotank. Do it the psychic shock way. So here's our superpower. Boink. Unconscious. And now your battery food. Pretty powerful tool if you ask me. She's okay. Yeah, she's set to avoid because I would not want to walk up there. That would hurt even the bulletproof. So we still don't have the mucus inducer. We haven't found one of those. We're struggling. We're looking for it. I'll keep searching. But the vault's really coming together. I like it. I mean, I waste a lot of square footage on like luxurious bedrooms, to be fair, but who cares? Yeah, it's not like the Empire's gonna win. And neural supercharger's done. So if we wanted to set up a bank of neural superchargers, we could. And I maybe what I'll do is I'll have one per bedroom. So like people have their own neural chargers in their bedroom. Not to say that they're going to only use their own, but like that's one way to set it up so that everyone has access to one. And it uses up some of that luxurious space in the bedrooms. I don't think the geothermal generator got unpacked yet. There it is. And I'm going to wait for the concrete pad to be built first before we plop it down. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Vault Builders, which originally streamed live on Twitch as a marathon. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel amid all the other credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow vault builders.